What's up, YouTube? It's Mr. Ferguson back once again. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. We're back on the iPhone because, well, I don't have my GoPro with me. Hope you're doing well. Getting ready to go play some golf. Finally, after all of the inches and inches of rain here in central North Carolina has finally stopped falling. We've kept you up to date on my lawn. My lawn is super long right now, but it is still so much water has fallen. The golf course I'm going to play has finally, it's right by the Tar River and it floods all the time. It's finally able to be played after several days. In my lawn, it's super long. On my side lawn, it's still squishy and it needs to be cut. It's probably 4.5, 5 inches tall. So I'm going to try to do that in the evening. I'm trying to give it all day this will make what, maybe 2.5 days of full sun that hopefully my lawn will dry out, but it continues just to look like a summer fescue lawn. There's not much to talk about here. So I'm back at the project lawn. I'm here watering the Iron Cutter Hybrid Bermuda plugs, and was just gonna briefly this Monday give you guys an update on how that's going. I've done some different things here, wanted to show you that. For those not interested in warm season grass, we are not turning the channel into warm season grass. So please, we've got the best of both worlds. We've got my lawn, which is cool season. We'll have this going until the coolness starts settling into North Carolina, and then we'll be focusing on the cool season grass. So right now, my lawn's just kind of in just coast mode. We're getting ready. As I mentioned, I think I've made the decision that I'm not going to dethatch the entire lawn. I just think that's silly. Why injure the grass for no reason when I don't see the purpose in that? I'm going to be dethatching certain areas of the lawn. We'll show you that on the channel when I do it. I may do that with the dethatch rake I have. I may do that with the machine. I'm not sure. Stay tuned for the cool season dethatching coming up soon. And we are going to do an aeration on my lawn, so stay tuned for that. But while we're here today, let's briefly just show you the project lawn, show you the plugs, and some of the things I've done different. Not much has changed, but let me just show you that real fast on this Monday. Thanks for tuning in. So just out here today on this beautiful Saturday, it's probably about 89, 88 degrees. I did off camera spray some more Kills-All in the off areas around here, just to make sure that, we kill off. You can see, even though I went as low as the Honda will go, we still got some green here. From the Bermuda. Bermuda is stubborn. Bermuda is difficult. That's one of the reasons why I don't know what to expect with these plugs, guys, because I've never done this before. Besides spraying more Kills-All in this area and the area behind here, you can obviously see I did go to the local do it center is what they call it. They didn't have any lawn soil with any like starter fert or anything, so I just bought like 5 bags of topsoil. I tried to go around the plugs. I poured it out here a couple days ago, did my best to just put some soil down. I needed more, obviously, so it looks like, so there's a little bit of healthy, if you will, a little bit of topsoil added to the plugs, but as for the plugs themselves, not a lot has changed, obviously, and didn't expect that at all. I know from watching other videos, likely for the first week or so, if not 2 weeks, the plugs are literally just going to, all the action is happening underneath the surface. The plugs are rooting itself in the dirt. It is a nice 90 degrees, and as you see, our shadow line over here, we're getting lots of sun in this area. So I'm glad that I put down, there were some areas over here that I missed with the Kills-All. I made sure I went over this section really well. So hopefully that continues to stay in effect. I want to keep the common Bermuda out, hopefully until the cool season comes. And you can see where I've sprayed some of this on the side over here. So just continuing to run water today before I go up and play some golf. Want to make sure it stays wet. It is kind of drier over here than it has been. And this week we're not looking at any rain chances. So the rain has subsided unless we get something like a hurricane coming around. As far as the plugs, don't see a lot of anything on the top. As I mentioned briefly in the Friday video, if you didn't see it, that's where we show you how we did the plugger. We put them in, we scored the bottom. We actually, I sprayed some 20-00, the fertilizer from GCI Turf, as well as a little bit of CK. I did that. I did about a gallon, went back and forth over this. I know it's Bermuda. It can take a little more fertilizer and be okay if you burn it a little bit because it's Bermuda. It's the grass that will not die. It is very tough to kill, so I think I put the appropriate amount. I don't want to do too much and I don't want to obviously fertilize the weeds around this area. So we do have some fert down. I sprayed some liquid fert. I may do another shot of that next week. That's what I heard, mowing and ferting. So the next time I come up here next week, I'm going to bring my string trimmer, as some of you guys mentioned. I think that's going to be okay to do. Just each one of them, just take a little bit off the top to promote growth on the plugs. To let it know we want it to expand, we want it to take off, but obviously it's got to root in the ground first, and that's what it's doing now, and that's why we want to keep it watered as well. So short video today, not much else to show, and it's just a time thing. And so I'm super glad that I've got this done. Having those plugs sit over here on the bench at the church has been aggravating and annoying, and I'm like, oh, I gotta wait. I just needed to get it in the ground. But now that we've got it in the ground, I'm anxious to see what happens. Will the common Bermuda come back and filter in? Will this overtake it? Should I have done the whole section and it was a mistake to let it spread out in these other areas to the left and the right? I don't know. That's why we're doing it on the opposite side of kind of the public's view at the church here. And so anyways, we'll see together. Very excited about this as far as warm season to learn about it. Obviously, the church could buy sod and we could lay that down, but it's not that important to us to do that. So with the plugs, if we can get this section going by next summer, we might be able to pull plugs from here to go in other areas, and that would be, ideal. So anyways, just wanted to give you guys a brief update on the hybrid iron cutter Bermuda. Not really going to be able to see probably with these plugs if it makes a huge difference as far as the color. Does it stay in the cold? How quick? We'll be able to see in the spring how quickly it greens up. But I still think we got a lot of time here in North Carolina. It stays hot here, and we stay in the 90s for a long period of time, sometimes even into October. And you guys, I've mowed my grass, my tall fescue. I've mowed my grass well into January before because the temps are so warm. Not saying it's ideal for Bermuda, but sometimes summer just prolongs. It's slow to get here and it stays a little bit longer. So who knows? We may have done this at a great time to be able to make some progress. Maybe have done it way too late. Stay tuned and find out together. So thank you for checking out this quick Monday video. Didn't have much else to share with you guys today, but hopefully we'll have another one for you on Wednesday. God bless each and every one of you.